Hello everyone, this is Mark Fafnir. I am going to be screen recording my bracket run and giving commentary over it, and explaining and adding and stuff. Sorry if I sound a little unhappy to do the video, because I just recorded this video, but it wasn't recording. Now I'm doing it again, and I think it's still a pretty good bracket run, so that's why I'm willing to record it again, but if you know something different, I'm not playing Annie. And for great reason. I'm going to talk over this match because I win this first game against solo Umbi. Does not get to play pretty much at all. There we go, okay. Annie has not been fun for me lately, and that's why there have not been really many uploads for this game. I have not enjoyed the game much, so it has led to me not practicing it enough, and then I'm not happy enough with my gameplay to upload it. Because though I like to just add commentary and talk, and I do hope it's entertaining either way, I do think I'm very good at this game. I think I'm good at this game, and I want to put good footage of this game, and I like when I can talk over it like this, because then I can explain poor decisions as well. So it's like playing Filia instead of Annie, because I was like, man, I'm tired of my freaking DP assist. What a good call out. Let's go past me. It's not fun getting your supposedly only 2-3 frames of vulnerability get beat out like more than half of the time. And I know it's like, oh, it's the time you're calling it, but it's like the way it's getting beat out, and I know it's not on purpose, is not fun to deal with. And it's like that, and I think Filia is just a better character than Annie. I think they're both high tier, but I think Filia is just better. And it's just a lot more fun to play as well. It's breathed a lot of life into the game. It's like the whole reason I even entered this tournament, and why it's like this game has just been really fun. I know I'm not explaining decision making much this match, but I fear it is solo Umbrella. No offense to Faded God Nasty, definitely seeing the gains, but it's like really, I rather just explain this stuff. The match speaks for itself overall because it's solo, so it's like, if I do a bad decision or he's right on something, I kind of just die. And if I'm right, I gotta be right another 50 times, as you can see. Just spent level 3, I still have to reset another time. This did not build me the second bar, so it's like, I still needed another reset. And that is why I lose this game. But yeah, Filia is a lot more of a fun character because she moves fast, and it's like, but my mind can keep up with how fast she is nowadays in comparison to when I first started playing the game, or when I first started getting kind of decent at the game. So it's been really nice to play her again, because my first time I top 8'd in Mixed Masters was with Point Filia, but I've not played Filia in tournament before this week in a long time. I think since like early 23. So it's like, feels pretty crazy, but it's really fun, and it's like it's come full circle, and just how I've changed playstyles and such as a player. Because at the start of this game, I would have never picked a character like Valentine. I'm like, oh, she's boring, she doesn't feel good movement wise, button wise, and she doesn't have a DP. And it's like then switching to the Fortune team, because I'm like, man, I'm tired of not having high-low and point since I played double most of the time. But then I would have to play Filia, and then I'm getting tear gapped by Komodo and like every other Fortune at the time. Then I switched to Fortune, and I started being the Fortune players. And then it's like I got zoned by Swergen at Taku, and I'm like, yeah, not having a neutral assist is trolling, so I switched to H-Bomber, got double back. One of, if not the best decision I've made in terms of picking characters. Holy moly, this character's so fun, and I'm glad I came back to her. And then it's like adding Filia, who it's like, for double hairballs, incredibly good. And just Filia double in general is like, has always been top 5 favorite shells in the game. By the way, I lamed down Umbrella until she was starving like this, so that way it's like pretty much nothing works. And she's losing her biggest strength of being solo right now. She has no red health to steal if she snaps me. because it's always going to slowly drain when she's in this mode. So it's like the solo becomes a lot less scary when this happens to them. That's why I think Umbrella's low-key one of the worst solos in the game. I think, yeah, I could have gotten Dash, J, LK, JMP, but this works out anyways. I'm up 2-1, I think. But yeah, this playing Filia has been really nice because Mario said this team would be mid. Because Mario can play this team if he wanted to. But it's like, I think H-Bomber and Hairball do not overlap as much as people would think. The lockdown and like being able to anti-air someone like that, right, and cross them up when I see they jump and get that damage boost are two really big things that Bomber does amazingly that I love playing Bomber for. This reset is bad, I need to stop doing it, but not bad. It works like a couple times, but then like do the good resets, bro. I have really good resets that like I know how to do Val's best resets. High key, stop doing it. Let's do this, get the punish. In hindsight, I probably should have done, but I didn't respect his gangster, so I knew I could get away with it. But in hindsight, I probably should have done the EKG, and then I could have DHC'd out, and then killed on the hit after that. It's double, so I still get the combo. It's a kill as well. That's crazy. Because it's like I could whiff the JHK there, and it's like this team is so reliant on Puddle's DHC. Not too reliant, just it's a big factor in its damage, so the fact I get to do that a lot, and that combo is so safe. This is really nice. And just having Hairball, because now I have true lockdown, which you see how high H-Bomber goes up, it will whiff a lot of the time. And then she's in recovery for like 50 years as an assist, whereas Filia just is like, whoop, I'm gone. Which is really surprising with how amazing that assist is, but I don't think people realized how amazing this assist was until Reyes. High key. Yeah, and it just creates a really fun team for me, because like I don't have to deal with my DP getting beat out, and then Filia could come in, and it's I still get my safe DHC with double anchor, and there are a lot less teams I need to play double anchor, double mid as well. Like I don't really need the I can't do the level. I can't do Car, Annie super anymore. Oh, that was an unfortunate drop. I guess that's what you get for doing the funky combo. Spending all that was crazy, but that was good positioning from his part. Top 8 at EVO recently. Congrats to Cloud Ninja. Unfortunately got interrupted in the middle of our set, so I think that lost him the momentum he needed. Or like the downloads, I guess he would have had. I don't know. But anyways, then it's like I get to set this up, and it's like, oh, you're dead. And it's like Val just builds so much meter with H-Bomber. So it's like then Filia comes in with this amazing meter built for her that she's like 2 touches on any hit. This is something I do 2 more times in the bracket, I think it's 2. This is a habit I have from Val that it's like I'm not doing it well with double here, but it's like I don't need to DHC that early. I needed to input the DP super backwards and it would have killed. That same situation happened against Mario yesterday in Mixed Masters for me, and that's something that's newer to me because Annie's is like amazing horizontally, it's not great vertically, whereas Filia's, it's the opposite. So it's like in situations like that, people actually die. Not gonna try to do super because I knew the level 3 was inbound. I'm so surprised this didn't punish, and I'm surprised that didn't punish. But anyways, back to Filia. Her level 1 also just nukes you, and I can tag back into Val after. Whereas like when Annie does beam super, which does less, you get the chip out here. There was nothing she could do when she blocked that bullet. She had to do like a L twirl or something to bait it out. Probably could have won the game if she baited it though. If Cloud Ninja baited it. But yeah, Fenrir, for those who don't know, is bugged so that when you DHC into it, not on point, it does like 2k even at max and dizzy. So like it hits like SSJ. The hive mind, but I recognize the situation better. Like faster, not better. Nice. but I'm willing to trade the meter here because I don't play anymore. Annie, because Annie without the meter in that situation feels really bad. Whereas Filia, I'm still gonna build the full bar by the time Val dies. Oh well, Filia is dead, unless he just had to do JHP, H bypass, and lost for it, and now he's gonna lose Marie. Anyways, I don't have to get greedy on meter because my DP is now 5 frames, and I can convert it anywhere. Which it's like, well, Annie can with Pillar, but it's like, that's 2 bars, and the conversion's so much more finicky. I can whiff Gregor after the L updo, and it still give me a conversion. Like, bro, this is so good. It's like Mise's whole game plan. No disrespect to him at all, it's good. Just like, this game just cooks. I don't know why I did Fenrir here. Gregor definitely killed. That crossed me up, and he got crossed up. You see, look, H-Bomber doing H-Bomber's job. I think this team is super, super good. I think it's better than my last team, which is crazy because I think the Annie version of my team, Annie on H-Bomber, not H-Bomber, Annie on Val Double is incredibly good. Despite all the negative I've talked about it. I just enjoy playing this team more. Because even if it's not better, it's at worst slightly worse. Which I don't think is that bad. Because even if it's not as super for Val, it rounds out the team much better. Like, everyone's pretty good with everyone. Because, like, the one weakness of my other team that Sage told me, like, super early on when I made it, was that it's like, you have no lockdown, and Annie without lockdown feels kind of bad sometimes. If you don't have Brass, at least. And it's like, not having that, like having H-Bomber instead, was still pretty good, in my opinion. I still definitely made do, but it was tough. It was definitely tough. But either way, Val should die here, unless didn't call the assist sooner. Yeah, just sent it, which I respect it. But see, now comes in with 3 bars. We block those. I just get to run up and do air super there. And he couldn't do anything. That was really ambitious. If I did 5 HP though, I think it would have hit. And I just get to send it again. You're not baiting it, bro. Because I understand Gregor has more counterplay than Arm, but it's like, it's still such a good check because it's an air super. Whereas like Annie only gets like 5 HK. And then it's like, I played 2 assists at the conversion for, I had to whiff a DP to build the second bar there to DHC out. I wasn't paying attention, I thought I had the second bar. Nice low. This should be dead. Clean, clean. I'm not respecting his gangsters, so I'm leaving Filia in. I think Gregor punished that. But I was greedy on the kill. Yeah, I wanted Annie to die if I hit her. Because it like, that's the other really nice part about Filia double, is it turns any air throw hit from Filia, which is like her comedically lowest starter, and it's not good. I knew he was going to mess up whatever input he wanted, so I just went for meaty throw. Same side. It's so good. I think this is the set, no? This is either the set or it's 2-0, I can't remember. Keep it super simple. But yeah, it confirms like her air throw into such an amazing starter. And so it's like having double for Filia boost her damage in such a nice way. But this is winner semis. That last match was 3-0. And to give a bit of backstory, I fought this player a couple Mixed Masters ago. I can't remember which, but they beat me 2-3, which I had never fought them before that. So definitely was not ready. But then last week in BeGr8, I beat them on Nope's band team. which the video will be out for that at some point if I upload it. I don't know, because I'm not good with band or double, but I do a really good job. Not double. I'm not good with band or umbrella. Get the kill here, which is really good. So I'm not good with them, so it's not a good display of the actual team, but I think I showcase how strong it is on point really well. But our like overall tournament set score is 1-1, so I definitely want to win this set, but getting happy birthday round start is not a good start. And speaking of, if you struggle with Parasol, but you have like pretty much most supers in the game, you can stop her from throwing tiers like that and like punish her for it if she doesn't have 3 bars, because like she can't cancel tier toss into anything that will stop you there, like doing EKG super into Gregor there. Fortunately does not kill, but that was a really sneaky reset. I want to see Closet level up the routing, because 5 MP to pop the tier and then doing jab would have been really nice under the optimization, but it killed either way, and this kills either way, and now I'm down a game. But yeah, super long-winded, broken up answers, but I just have enjoyed this team a lot more, and it has breathed a lot of life into the game for me, so I do not think I'm going back to Annie, because I've been able to produce a lot of the same results. Whoops. Even though it's an entirely different character, which characters are really hard. This game looks really familiar the way it's starting. Very unfortunate start, but I promise I learned my lesson after this one. That was a great air throw. I definitely thought the bullet would hit me before that happened. I don't like maxing a dizzy here personally, because now you're just adding damage for fun. I'm still maxing dizzy, but I teched and then did run up DP. Can't do that with Annie, and it matter. Just saying. Well, in that spot. Go for the sneaky air throw. Sorry, I went to go blow my nose for a sec. I've messed up the combo, I think. I can't fully remember, but I tried doing... Oh yeah, I think I did. I tried doing the good bypass ender to save the meter. And then I just ended up not killing, and then that Gregor was to invul through the deep flash kick, but let's be for real, Gregor's not doing that. And then I agreed here, because I have 2 other characters to kill, and that high key cost me the game. Great anti-air. That button's so good. Closet's positioning and button placements are actually pretty good. Which is cool because Closet's a newer player. But they stuck to the same team, I'm pretty sure. Overall, at least. I think they've also played double. They pretty much stuck to the same team, and look, then I call, instead of calling Bomber, I call the extra broken of this. Has like no recovery and wins like every trade. And then that way, I win. I get the meterless 3-touch. That gives me 2 vials. And if I got the hard knockdown there, I got the 3rd, and then I would have won neutral to kill. Either way, I still get the 3rd. There, Bomber was better, because it was full screen. And now you're dead. I was trying to optimize and only spend 2, but I messed up the combo. Because that corner out, it's character specific, but I high-key forgot how it works on who. W land cancel. DDKG so he couldn't Gregor, or they couldn't Gregor, or hairball me. Good tech. Not good JMP. Air throw was definitely inbound. A good tip I would give for dealing with Parasol. I can't believe this happened like this to me. I did not know. This might just be basic Filia Parasol matchup stuff, but I've never seen it because ISO does not do that reset on me. Back when I played Filia. Doesn't kill, you love to see it, but doesn't matter. Alright, this time I have double. Can I win now? Because I have double. DP doesn't get stuff. DP doesn't get stuff. That's been really nice to have a DP assist. But if it got stuff, that was Parasol's life, so. And I'd rather not have to play such a risky game plan, actually. And just have amazing screen control, because screen control is so nice in this game. If you're controlling the screen, you have to do specials that are building you more and more meter to do it, so. I thought I would build level 3, but the way I routed it, I did not. Great air throw. Yikes. Not doing Fenrir or Gregor into level 3 was such a troll. Val died there. But it's working out, even though that was like 2 drops in a row. W level 3. I tried to jab, but dropped the confirm, so I got the DP. Crazy assist call. Because that kills, and these two situations I think show Closet does not have enough double EXP, because both of those it's like that was not a good play, objectively. So it's like good thing double was alive that game to actually do something. And not die around start. But now it's 1-2, I have to keep going on this reverse 3-0 to win this. This is winner's semis, by the way, so if I win this match, I go into winner's finals, meaning I place at worst third, but I was expected to win, so I wanted to win this tournament. And this worked out super well. Thank you so much, Parasol, for being tall. That's one of the few spots. Parasol didn't work there, but I'm pretty sure Annie would have. Unless it 2-framed her just as well, but it's like I don't think Annie would have been tall enough for the 2-frame to happen. And I wish I could check that easily, which I don't know how I would without setting it up perfectly in training mode. I'm trying to get away, get this character away from me. That was a great check on my approach, because I realized I can't get her away from me, so you must fight. Get out the mash. I did not want that second hit of 2, okay. I'm trying to build the meter, and I did, but then the vial lifts. If I got that vial and then level, like did air UKG, it would have killed. Great anti-air. I understand getting Dahlia in, but I wouldn't have done it like this. And I wouldn't have done bomb either, because you definitely don't want to blow up the bomb there. I would have done barrel. Just to get double in, this matchup's more better. Especially with hairball, because now I have a neutral assist. I don't have to play goated odd double with Annie. DP. Which it's like, don't get me wrong, I think that assist is really good for double. But it's not her 6 HP assist would be so much better for double. It gives double great screen control and mid-range high-low. But anyways, I didn't think the low would hit me from that far, but it's working out. That's how I should have done the reset versus Cloud Ninja. I should have done launcher, because it would have heavy counter-hitted Annie. Try to bait out the mash, you have 4 bars, and you're going to lose the game if I get this hit, but I choke it. Well, not choke it, I don't believe it. Pause, but we block those. Pretty much now, if I hit you with Luger, car kills, but my positioning and spacing. Timing. But not hitboxes, my bad. But now it's 2-2. Feeling really confident that this reverse 3-0 is going to happen. Bro went back to the Dahlia stage, because Closet always picks the Dahlia stage, like shaky. A lot of players pick Dahlia stage, funny enough. But this is the 2-touch. Kendall made this. Thought he'd go double cross up, but did not. And then drops it crazy style, which is really unfortunate, because now Filia dies. Because that was dead. That was dead there, believe it or not. I've seen the route. Yikes. Big yikes. Used delights way too early. If you're gonna try to route it like that, but as soon as I see I have 2 bars, I'm playing a tag fighter, we preserve life. And again, another thing, I don't feel villainous or like feel like the decision isn't as good as it could be for doing this because I'm not playing Annie. Putting any point here does not feel good ever. Whereas Filia, it's like I'm in that ass, bro. I have H-Bomber for my damage and upward screen control, and then I have bypass for my lower screen control and damage. So it's like I don't have true lockdown, but it's Filia. High key, you don't need that shit. And I'm pretty used to Filia with H-Bomber because I used to main that shell. That didn't combo, and I see why now. I was confused in the match, but looking back, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, you're not mixing me. And that's also one thing I'm excited to show more. After Car, you can almost guarantee one hit Gregor, which as you saw, it hits a lot harder and has great scaling. And it's like the fact I get that the other way is really nice. And it boosts damage a lot. But anyways, got the reverse 3-0, made it to winners finals. This is me fighting Yeet Torm, stay warm. Because he had his loser semis match after that. But anyways, Ziad, winners finals. Feeling really confident. Because for those who don't know, Ziad was the large majority of the reason I even was able to go to Combo Breaker. It wasn't an idea for me until Ziad. Well, no. Aki gave me the idea to do the GoFundMe. That did not work out, but Ziad's like, high key? I got you. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I got you. I'm like, damn, really? And so I actually got to go. Very thankful for that. I'm glad I got that experience, even though I played like shit in bracket. Not shit, just I had to fight. I'd lost to 2 people I fought almost every day at that point, including Ziad, which was very annoying. Because as you can see, this team is very annoying. Got the kill on Ban, you love to see it. It would have killed if he didn't mess up the confirm. I did this reset way too late. This was not a good play. But this worked out crazy style. I did the freaking JMP super low, so that way if he did level 3, he was a master, you know. But I was trying to play around and respect level 3. And see, there's a thing there that I noticed. I waited like 0.5 seconds and then Ziad did M-Bang. So I was like, interesting. Okay. But anyways, back to the lore. Beat Ziad. I had the set winning hit, but I dropped it and then lost the game 5. After that, see, I can just send it. And I think I mess up the combo, but this should have killed. Like, this is really, really nice to have. And I could have routed it better too, but yeah, I forgot about the bug. I don't know why I didn't hit confirm the other hit into Car, but super close to the corner, really hard. M-Bang or Lenny to get there. In that situation. But yeah, back to the lore. Beat me at Combo Breaker. Was pretty upset because I usually beat Ziad. And then the one time I'm offline and it cost a lot of money. Mostly his money, but a lot of money. And I lose, which is annoying, but then got my revenge in a recent Mixed Masters, and then I'm playing him here on the new team, which is like, alright, I really want to win this, because I'm really like, okay, I'm cemented that was a fluke, and I'm more better. But Ziad's the homie though. I can't wait to play him in 2xKO. Super nice guy. Get this mixed up. This kills. I'm not blocking your toes, but guess the right side. I could have killed for 1, I think. EKG does that sometimes. It's not a big deal. It just means I did the super really fast, I think. I think, at least. Trying to mix. Does not work out for me. The overhead, the side switch. This doesn't kill, actually. I think you could have made it kill if you routed it better, but like if you did air super. I thought the JHK, his hurt box would still be there when I did it, but I think I did it too slow. Because that's how you punish SSJ with Filia really well. It's really good. Mix? There was no mix. It was like the freaking thing Enzem does with base Vegeta. Just like medium rocket kick and then just stay same side after the level 3. Yeah, see there I play it safe. I probably could have done 5 HP to kill, but I did not risk it. So I do puddle and then tag. So I still have the safety HP. If he doesn't kill here, which, spoiler, he does not. He could have done a better route, but worked out for me. Sorry, my nose is still a bit stuffy. Woke up not too long ago. And sometimes I just wake up with a stuffy nose, but then the day goes on and it's not stuffy anymore, so. Go off my timing. Definitely thought the mix-up would come a bit later than that. Not by a lot, just by a few frames. So I didn't get my bomber. And again, does not kill. I think he could have killed. It's a good combo, but I think you need to do air super or do a level 2, like 2-bar route that Yeet is really good at doing. I'm like, alright, low health. He's gonna go for super, do the anti-super setup. Yep. I love double. Very few characters in the game get to do that to band. It's really nice. Really, really nice. Fuck this character. Miss kills. I don't need to show you level 3. Come on. Isn't exactly a short video, so I don't want to use excess time like that.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Alright, I'm up 2-0 in winners finals, feeling really good. W air throw. Goes for another air throw, call it Street Fighter 6. And then guess what? Not a throw, we got shimmied and now I'm dead. Call it Street Fighter 6. And so, remember how I mentioned in that first game, the freaking M-Bang was like a second and then just sent it? Now he's doing so okay when Filia is out and he's just sending it. And I'm like, okay. Important detail, but okay. I'm hitting the Isagi. If you've seen Blue Lock, I'm rebuilding myself right now. Round DP, crazy to okay, honestly, but worked out for me. Because if I just did IID JHP, he got 2 touch for 1 bar. But still getting 2 touch though. If I didn't get the bug there, because I still don't fully understand how it works. I think I did at one point, but I high-key forgot. See, look, I immediately sent the 2OK, so I'm going to do that. IDJHK. Go low twice. Second one never works. And see, immediately sent it. And then again, sent the DP because the 2OKs are getting smoked by... And then look, go in, block that, JHK. Like I'm just like, all right, I understand I understand it now. Like actually, sending JHKs. Thought he would try to land cancel or level 3, didn't. But drop the confirm crazy style. I won over Ziad 3-0, feeling really, really good. Because now I'm winner's side grand finals. So I'm either fighting Ziad, Cyber, or Yeet. And if you haven't looked at the bracket, spoiler, it was Cyber. Was not expecting Cyber, respectfully. I thought Ziad would be here, but... Cyber is definitely someone that... No offense to him as a person at all, I do not like fighting Cyber in bracket, because it's very hard to tell what he's gonna do. And so, like, earlier this year, when I was dealing... Life was very mental boom at the time. I can't believe this dropped like that. So I should have done the 1 hit and then 5 HP bypass and it would have killed for 2. I've never seen that burst bait. I don't know if he wanted that. But yeah, it's really hard to tell. And then earlier in spring when I was getting mental boomed by life, but then also I got 9th, I think 4 or 5 weeks in a row. A lot of them were to Cyber, because I'm just like, what is he doing? And to beat Cyber, you have to play clean. Like, if you get a hit, you have to make it count. Because Fakul will press JLP, Marie can also press JLP, and then Eliza will be Eliza. So it's like, you gotta play clean, because if I was clean there, I got my super. And here, I get my super, but he baits it out. I do that so he can't AC into Marie. You gotta play patient, no jumping. Just on the H gun, I'm playing double, anti her. Same side. I had to do 2 okay, and see, look. And now double's dead because I didn't finish my combo. Like, I have to play clean. It's like having to fight players like this is a good thing. Goes for the eye control, everyone does. I'm gonna snap in Fakua because, see, as you can see, I wasn't ready to block the hairball. Never had to deal with that, I guess. Now, excuse me, Eliza loses the health and then got mixed. I thought I would go cross up too, but went same side and it worked. And I know it was intentional because of the way I didn't even move, right? And the timing I pressed it. And now it's just solo Marie, which character definitely can rob you, but it's like Filia into this character is not good for Marie. This is another character that I'm really happy I'm playing Filia, and why I think she's a better tournament character. I think I still had 5 okay, and I think that's why I did Gregor instead of Fenrir. But another reason why I think Filia is a really good tournament character if you're not playing her point. I still think she's really good point, don't get me wrong. Mies does amazing with her, Odd, and then the most obvious one, Sage, one combo breaker, right? Literally, very good character, but it's like, I think when she's not point, she's at her strongest. And it shows in situations like that, because then it's like, she comes in, and I have to beat Marie, I feel good. I tried going for the heavy counter hit, I forgot he's just going to send it. Cyber. A lot of Elizas would just send it there though, Heike. Should try to target Cyber. There's nothing wrong with how he plays. That was a great reaction check on my part, I forgot about that. Yeah, I really like having Filia for Parasol and Marie, especially, because those matchups for Annie are assed. They're just assed. Like, actually 7-3 matchup for Parasol, Annie. Marie, I don't know the number, it's just, it does not feel good to fight. Like, I have to DP check her, or else I don't stand a chance. And then Fakua, it's still annoying, but I still rather. It's just, but then I fight Mario, and then it's like 2 MP is actually God in that matchup, so who knows, we'll see. I don't like fighting Fakua with any of my team. Didn't kill, but doing that after was very ambitious. That's like, hey, you're gonna mess up your DP input, I'm gonna go for it. Which I did not, but dropped the combo, and it still kills, because team is kind of OD, especially double. And that's what I mean, and then I'm in this spot, my screen control's amazing right here. Yes, I don't have a DP assist, but double doesn't really need one. She has a DP, and she has great anti-airs. So it's like, then I'm playing the show where it's like, if I hate you, I call bypass, as you see. I could have killed, I greeted like crazy. If I hit you, I call bypass. If I don't hit you, I call hairball. And then I get dash jump JHK, which forces a left right, and also gives me a strike throw mix up. It's very, very good. And I get to do gun and hairball at the same time, which I have missed doing. It's really good. I literally have my macros to have both medium punches. Both of my assist macros, so I can do gun hairball. Really good. That's why I had it like that, I should say. I just didn't change it once I dropped double and Filia. That still worked for other teams, but Eliza's the only character those macros don't work. Anyways, I'm pretty sure he could have killed. Because he doesn't have M Shadow assist. But this still killed, so. And it kept Eliza in. It wasn't even a super optimal combo either. This is crazy. This character hits super hard, but got mixed. I thought he would be out of the corner, but Eliza moved forward a tiny bit. Did not want that fridge, but W scramble for me. Get the... I was gonna say get the low, but I did dash grab, which on Cyber is not good. He usually likes to do rising buttons. These characters are all really good at doing them. Even double, which I'm surprised he didn't play double, but he added way too much on Dizzy, so it forced him to do a bad reset on the next one. Tried baiting the mash. This was really dumb. Filia's raw tag, I mentioned this earlier, is more than fast enough. I don't need to set it up like how I do with Val. So I get a Vile and her in safely. Whereas her, it's like Filia, it's like I could do whatever. I could do H-Bomb or I could do Car. Filia still gets in safely. Car, I don't know actually. I don't think Car. But other than Car, which was not needed there, I would have had H-Gun. Which definitely would have got her in safely. Anyways. Messed up the confirm. At least I get to kill Marie. I didn't respect the gangster enough and get Filia out earlier. And so Filia dies for it coming really soon. Unless... Oh, I dropped. Eliza was dead. Yeah, that scramble was super weird. Even watching it, it still was weird. But in the moment, it was so much weirder. Good throw. It should be dead. Oh, that's right. I got hit with the... Are you looking at the screen? I went low. I die here. Alright, now it's 2-1. Still feeling pretty good. Game was annoying. Because if I just killed, I probably would have won that game. But nope, tagged Filia, sent her to her death. Mix. Not necessarily mix, but it worked out like it was mix. I want to check if I could have routed this better. But worked out. It's Eliza, I'm willing to spend 2 here. Especially Cyber's Eliza. And see, look, I get the raw tag. Yes, I did 5 HP. I thought he'd commit to a button. But I'm safe to backdash there from pretty much everyone. Against pretty much everyone. And it's like, the fact I get that is really nice. Because, as I mentioned, Fenrir does like 2k at maximum Dizzy on DHC. So it's like, I don't get that with Annie. It does 1.5k and it doesn't give me time to tag if I do B. I have to do arm, which it's like such a sacrifice of damage on a character that's probably supposed to be high damage but isn't. Crazy L-Bomber lost there. Anyways, back to the match. Alright, now I'm like fishing for this. Yep. Not fishing per se, just more waiting and knowing that I have that option. Very available to me. Go low, second low never works. I could have hit that if I was a bit cleaner. I just had to do 5 MK. I knew this would chip. Feel good about it because I didn't get that weird hit that shoots them out of the corner. Went high, wasn't ready. What am I cooking? Crossed up the input though because I knew. And that's how I won BeGr8. Because fun fact, I've never won a BeGr8. So, feels really good. I've gotten really close one time against PME. That match is still on my channel because it went to like game 10 because I had to reset the grand finals, but yeah, it really was a fun tournament and I won, so it's gonna feel extra fun, but I really enjoyed that bracket run and I'm really happy with how it went. But thank you very much everyone for watching. Really confident. I feel really good about this team. I like it a lot and I'm going full time with it because it's like they've replicated the same results. I was seed 1, and I was seeded first with the thought of me playing my main team. But I still won on my side team. So it's like, not even side team. Like, with Filia instead of Annie. So it's like, I really think, and just a lot of people have been like, yeah, it's like Annie never left, and you play really good with this team. So it's like, I feel good about it. I've been getting compliments for it, and it's like, really want to win Mixed Masters with it because it has breathed a lot of life into the game and has a lot of what I love about the game in the DNA of the team. And Filia Double has always been like top 5, if not top 3, and at worst, like top 3 shells for me in the game. Which it's like, there's only been very few points it wasn't top 3. And it usually wasn't 3rd. So it's like, it was 3rd recently, but now it's like, it passed Annie because it's like Annie kind of just isn't that fun this version, high key. If you like Annie, that's great. I'm not saying you should stop playing her. I think the character's really good. You can win with her and she's great and she rewards you for being a good fighting game player. It's a very satisfying character to win with. But for me, Filia's been more fun. And she is more what I love about the game, and she plays Skullgirls better than Annie. But And she's pretty similar to Annie. Like they're both linear, blah 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 blah. Anyways, thank you very much everyone for watching. You're definitely gonna see more uploads because 2xKO is on the horizon. Scramble Heart open beta just started 2 hours ago. Definitely looking forward to playing in that. Probably go play in it, but I want to upload a set or two because I want to get that game out because that looks like the best tag fighter that's out of the new ones so far, in my opinion, gameplay wise. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. I can't say it 3 times fast. I guess I said she. But anyways, thank you very much everyone for watching. Have a great rest of your day, night, morning, whatever it may be. See you in the next video.